All right, everybody, it's an exciting day here at James Monroe. We are at the National Signing Day ceremony for two-sport standout athlete, Brady Baker. And Brady, you want to tell everybody where you're going to be heading?
Morehead State University.
He's going to be heading over to play for Coach Woodman at Morehead State, going to join the Eagles down in the Pioneer League. Brady, I know you had a lot of interest from schools. You've been in and out for the past couple of years visiting and talking to coaches. What brought Morehead State, and what brought you to that decision?
It might sound cliche, but it really does feel like home. A lot of the coaching staff has a West Virginia background, and it's all guys I can kind of relate with, and I feel like it's the best opportunity for me.
Speaking of that connection, it's Jason Woodman. He was the head coach at Fairmont for, I think, about 10 years, and he's headed over just last year to Morehead State, got that program. You did a great job at Fairmont. Looks like he's got Morehead State headed in the right direction. What kind of connection did you have?
With Coach Woodman, it started with Coach Everhart, the offensive line coach. He was actually the head coach at Alderson Broadus, and when they called me, he was just really easy to relate to, and I liked what he was preaching, so that was a big thing for me. And the same thing with Coach Woodman. I mean, they're great guys.
We were talking before this, trying to remember the last time that a Maverick signed to D1 football. We think maybe Sam Brown was the last one. If we've left somebody out, we apologize. But how does that feel, just to be able to have that accomplishment? It's been 20 years.
It means the world to me, and it means the world to me to do it here. I feel like a lot of people would have left and, tried to go somewhere bigger, but I wanted to do it right here, and that meant a lot to me.
It means your hometown. You growing up here, you played Southern Mountain Football League football, and then let up from there. So talk about your experience here at James Monroe, and just anything you'd like to talk about from your past few years.
I mean, it's been great. Putting on the purple and black are some of my favorite memories, and even, getting a new opportunity, I'm going to miss it. Coach Mustang's done a great job with the program. Coach Mann's put in a lot of time with me too, and it's been fun to see, the community kind of gather around me and help me out. It took a village to do this. It wasn't just me.
That's awesome. You said you're going to be playing offense for the Eagles. You have a position lined out, yet?
Just interior line, guard, and center. Move around, see where they need me.
Yeah, so you're a real athletic guy. Haven't talked about tackling any? Well, the Morehead State Eagles are going to get a fantastic football player, and looking forward to watching you play down there at Jane Stadium for a couple of, 4 years to come. So anything you want to say before we break out?
I'm excited. Let's go Eagles.
Let's go Eagles. Hey, we're going to have this signing ceremony right around 4 o'clock, I think. So just tune back in. Stay tuned until then. You'll get to see all the festivities. But like I said, it's an exciting day. Brady Baker, the newest Morehead Eagle.
Get this thing started. If we can get the family to come in here and then kind of have the guys and everybody behind. Family, if you would like to come and sit down.
I'm not in this wedding planner stuff. I sit right here and smile. It's when I'm into this stuff. Hey.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Welcome to James Monroe High School. Today we have a very exciting day today. We have Brady Baker, who is getting ready to sign. He has been here with us for 4 years. He's had 4 amazing years at the high school, not only as an athlete, but also as a student and in his academics. Brady is known to be one of probably the most kind students that we've ever had here at the high school. He's always willing to go above and beyond and help everybody out. Any type of volunteering that we have, Brady is one of the first ones to volunteer to just be the kind guy that he is. And I'm very proud of him, not just as an athlete, but as a kid. And I am going to turn it over now to Coach Mustang, who's going to talk about all of Brady and all of his wonderful accomplishments that he has had as an athlete as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Sams, for taking away everything I was going to say. First of all, I want to thank everybody for showing up here today. I want to thank Ms. Sams, Coach Phipps, and others for helping get everything set up in here today. It's great to see this many people show up for this, and what a large family. And I know some of you aren't even sitting out here, but it's glad to see all of you. Most of you all I know and have had some type of something that we've done together over the years, or coached or worked together or whatever. But it's great to see everybody here. And Brady, first of all, I always want to congratulate you on this day. You know, this is not something that we take for granted around here, and it's not something that every athlete gets the opportunity to do once their high school career ends. For most of us, once high school is over, that's pretty much it. But you know, you've worked hard to get to this point. Some of your accolades athletically: 3-time first-team All-State in football. Sorry, I got to put these things on. Southwest Virginia Lineman of the Year, Loot Press Offensive Lineman of the Year. And this goes more just football. Honorable mention All-State basketball, 2-time basketball state champion, 4 football playoff appearances, 2022 football state runner-up. So, you know, really, and I'll take this even beyond Brady, and what these kids have done over the last 4 or 5 years here at this school is really quite phenomenal, and not just football and basketball, but other sports as well. I just can't say enough about what these athletes have done. I see a few of you out there that's already graduated that are back here today who are involved in this, and to me it really means something, because this is my place. This is my home right here. It always has been. when I was teaching and growing up in Monroe County, I only didn't come here till I was in the 9th grade. And so Monroe County means a lot to me, and this high school means a lot to me. I take a lot of offense anytime I hear anybody say something negative about James Monroe, because to me it's you can't ask for a better school. But a few other things about Brady that to me as a head coach and former faculty member here at James Monroe are the things outside of football. For example, student government vice president, member of National Honor Society, 4.0 GPA, dual credit in college classes. Last year he was voted by teachers, correct? By the teachers as the top junior student at James Monroe. To me, those are the kinds of things that are the most important to me. What we do on the field, yeah, all of us want to win. All of us want to be successful out on the field or on the court or where it happens to be. But my main goal has always been as a coach, what am I doing to help prepare them for the rest of their lives? Because athletics is not going to be necessarily a part of your life from once you get out of high school. This young man here, I don't think you could ask for a better person. And to me, that ultimately is what I want to see out of my athletes. What kind of people are they? How do they treat others? I've got a grandson here today who specifically wanted to come to this and was actually invited to this by Brady because he's an example of the youth in this county that looks up to athletes like Brady at this school. Whether you guys realize that or not, the younger kids in this county and even in surrounding counties look up to you guys. You guys set an example for the rest of these students, these future mavericks that are here in the county. And Brady, I think, typifies that. He is as kind an individual as I've ever seen. I've watched him working with younger teammates and helping to teach them the ropes. He has a certain leadership capability about him. But to me, the biggest thing about his leadership is what he displays to everyone around him and what he displays to his coaches and what he displays to the student body here at James Monroe, as Ms. Sam's already attested to that. He's a leader because he leads by example. He may not be the most vocal individual in the world sometimes, but he leads by example. And that is the type of athlete that I look for. And it's also, again, as I've already said, that's my goal as a coach, is to see people succeed, our athletes, whatever sport I happen to be coaching at the time, to see them succeed in life after they get out of here. It may not succeeding in life doesn't necessarily mean getting a college degree, but getting out and being a good citizen and raising their family and raising their family in the right way. So Brady, since I've come back, you've been on starter ever since the 4 years that I've been back, and it's already hard to imagine life without you after this year. But that's something I told somebody the other day. That's one of the things we have to go through in public schools is these kids aren't going to be with us forever. But they, like Brady, will forever be in my heart, and I can't tell you enough how proud I am of you and how appreciative I am, because whenever we go to the state tournament in whatever sport or whatever we happen to do in postseason, it's not because I lead you guys. It's because you take me, I ride your coattails. And I really appreciate what all of you done. But today's Brady's day, and I can't be happier to see this happening, Brady. And I want to wish you the best of luck and get up there and give it everything you got. Thank you.
I'm going to keep this kind of short and sweet because if I sit here thinking everybody that had a part in this, we'd probably be here all night. So, it took a village to do this. It wasn't just me. Mom and Dad, there was a lot of early mornings and late nights and drives all across the country to get me places to have an opportunity like this. And, I can't thank them enough. And, I can't thank the coaches enough that have opened up the weight room for me time after time again. And the teachers who have helped me on schoolwork and helped me with opportunities, all the friends I've made and connections I've made through sports. I've had great teammates, great coaches, and a great experience here at James Monroe. I've said it before. I think Monroe County is the greatest small community in the world, and I wouldn't have wanted done this anywhere else. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, you're going. Sure, this is me.
Yes, it is. It's you. You gotta give me.
Say at this time also.
Yeah, so you gotta give me a way here.
Yeah, I'm giving you away. Well, then I'm tearing that up. At this time, does anybody like to come and get some pictures? And then at some point, we'll get the rest of the family up here. If anybody's got do a panoramic picture, I think you're going to need for all this family. But anybody wants to come up and get some pictures right now, would be a good time to do that as far as I'm concerned. All right, Miss Sams?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we moved.
Do you?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You lead it.
Yeah. Get a picture right here, and then let's get all the other coaches. Kelly,
Lily.
Nick, Pat, and Mitchell. Get them down here. Brad.